inspiring ambitious women to rise above mediocrity, to achieve their goals and adapt a freedom lifestyle.
That's awesome. So, you could sum that up in who do you help,
Yes.
right? Who do you help? And you have it niche specific. It's not like a general broad helping human beings.
Yeah.
Right? And then how do you help them?
Yes.
Right? So you got clarity around who you help and how you help them. Does that mean if I don't fit that niche exactly, you won't help me?
No.
And I think that's a big thing. A lot of people, if I think Haley is a great example. Haley's very niche specific to people who have an autoimmune problem, right, Haley? I think it's autoimmune disease. But that doesn't mean that if I'm struggling with weight loss, she's going to be like, nope, I can't help you. I only help autoimmune disease people, right? But she's drawing people in that crowd to her. And so who do you help and how do you help them? And I think that's really important. That actually is going to tie into what I'm going to talk about today with the 5 steps kind of thing. So great job, April. Crystal started a new job yesterday. 2 people I worked with are wanting to try the products, gave one Drake Sport and Q Core. Had a friend message saying her friend wanted to try a sleep ray, but she is in BC. I'm assuming that's British Columbia, Crystal, I think. Yeah, okay, cool. Way to go, Crystal. Awesome job. Hey, Tara, we got started. I wasn't sure if you were jumping on or not, so.
Aw, you called me Tara. That's so cute. Only like my, people like super, super close to me call me Tara.
Oh.
And you can call me that. No, I don't care. Like, it's just, they just started calling me that, like my family does, and like my 2 best friends. So it's cute that you said that.
I do that with everybody. You're lucky that I didn't just call you T, because usually I will condense it to the first letter of your name.
Yeah.
I'm lazy like
Yeah.
that. Anything you wanted to say before I get going with that?
No.
We were just celebrating everybody's stuff.
I have a celebration though. I got super clear with some of my things that I've been needing to do, like my brand and who, like why somebody would pick me to work with them. And I just did a lot of stuff yesterday, and like it's been in my head, like I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to figure this out. And so I had some time with myself to just like brainstorm and journal and stuff. So I always find that sometimes when have so much going on and so much on my plate, sometimes it's just like quiet everything around me and just sit in silence for a few minutes. Journaling and like writing stuff down always makes me feel so much better. So I got a lot done yesterday.
That's awesome. All right. Anything else anybody wants to celebrate?
I will go.
Yeah.
So same kind of along the lines of what Taryn just said. I yesterday actually had a conversation with Taryn, and we were talking about some things about like my brand and what I'm doing. And I made some really big strides yesterday in moving towards like building my website and getting that kind of nailed down of what I like around the brand of what I want it to be. And I'm so excited for it. It's going to be so awesome. I have so many great ideas. And so I kind of started building it out last night and like jotted a whole bunch of stuff down, ideas of things that I want to do. One of the things that Taryn helped me come up with is doing, because like my brand is mostly about wellness, and so doing like a wellness tip Wednesday and giving like a wellness tip out. I've started doing that a little bit, not particularly on Wednesday, but doing it like on social, just putting up either like in my posts, wellness tips. And so just trying to like veer it more towards in that direction. So yeah, I'm super excited. Yeah.
So that's kind of same thing like April talked about, who do you help and how do you help them, right?
Yeah, so I have I popped on right when April was talking about her her tagline, and I actually have one too. I don't know if I mentioned it the other day, but yeah, my tagline is definitely in that same respect, like inspiring women in wellness, health and wellness, health conscious women to to launch their businesses or wellness businesses. And so, yeah, it's definitely in that
Awesome.
same line. Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Okay, let's jump into this. First of all, when I put that in there and I said, start to manifest 1K in 21 days, how many of you in your head heard something say, that's not possible? That's not possible. That's not possible for me. And drop a 1 in the chat if you heard that in your head. It's okay. We won't disgrace you. We're trying to help. This is a safe place. I heard it the first time. Oh, nice. I love how April said 1,000. I want 10,000. Yeah, Haley was intrigued, not thinking it's impossible. Okay, if you did hear that, all right, if you did hear a little voice in your head say that, you have a limiting belief around money, okay? And more people have limiting beliefs around money than you realize. So I'm really excited. This is actually a process that with my work, we walk people through. And I was talking to Taryn about it, and I was like, I think this would be so good because it gives you really good steps on what is blocking you. Okay. What is blocking you from trying to get to whatever level you're trying to get to. Okay. So, my sole goal, we're going to take 15 minutes and I'm going to go through this first 5 steps, on how to start that process. Last 30 minutes, I'm going to share some slides with you and we're going to go to work. Okay. Because that's one of the steps in it. So I'm going to share the slides with you on, and some ideas that I found that are really good, specifically on what Alicia and April talked about. What's the demographic that you can find that is open to these products, to the business, to help you kind of be a little bit more niche with that. So sole goal, okay, is to help you manifest $1,000 in 21 days. I'm going to give you some homework to do over the weekend. All right. And then Monday we'll hit it again and we'll go with the next step. So first question I want you to ask, and I want you to write these down. Why are you here? Drop it in the chat. Why are you here? What inspired you to start this journey? Okay. Why are you here and what inspired you to start this journey? Just take a minute, 30 seconds. And answer that question really, really quick. And drop that answer. April, money and freedom. Sarah, mental health, family. Love it. Haley, less lupus pain, mental health aspect. Freedom. Taryn. Is that why you called it the freedom movement, Taryn? I'm just kind of putting pieces together, but inspiration, time freedom, money and future time freedom. Yeah, Kristen, I love how you say future time freedom, right? Okay, love it. Second question. What are you ready to shift when it comes to your money, when it comes to your finances? What are you ready to shift? Okay, what are you ready to shift? And it's not necessarily, a lot of times people think it's, what am I willing to sacrifice? Taryn, perfect. Taryn says, my beliefs. Okay, I'm ready to shift what is possible for abundance in my life, right? I'm ready to shift that I am worthy for abundance happening to me. Okay, Mindset. Jennifer hates talking about money, so she dodges it. Yeah, anything and everything. Okay, love it. Number 3, what is it that made you say enough is enough? Was there an experience you went through? Was there a moment that you were inspired in some way to say enough is enough? For me, it was last year. My husband was really struggling with dropping weight. He was frustrated. I was frustrated. And I said, enough is enough. We got to try some new things. Found something that worked, earned a little bit of extra money. That was my experience. Monique, last year and this year, Taryn, missing out on thing after thing with my family, friends. Monique, can you dig a little deeper than last year and this year? The reason why I ask it is I want you to be really specific with this so you feel those feelings again. For instance, for me, I remember like it was yesterday, that frustration feeling, okay? Haley, COVID changing my whole life. I was never a stay-at-home mom before. So Haley, this is good. But like I said, I want to know the feelings. So Haley says, maybe I was going to bed exhausted. I was cooking, I was cleaning, I was homeschooling, and I was going to bed exhausted, feeling exhausted. And I said, enough is enough. I can't do this forever. Okay. Oh man, April, when you had to leave Claire, it was soul crushing. Yes. So you're feeling those feelings. Okay. All right. Kristen, my husband working so hard and missing out on kid stuff, be able to help. That's short-term, long-term. I want a legacy money. So like I said, I want to know the feelings, not necessarily the situation. I want to know the feelings you felt.
Can I share?
Yeah, go ahead, Alicia.
So I have been like digging into my story, and I got asked this question, the same question that you're asking. And for me, it was about 6 years ago, and I was renting a house, and my son was a junior in high school, and I found out that the owner of the house was selling the house, and I had to move. And unfortunately, at that time, I was living paycheck to paycheck. I didn't have a lot of resources, and I had to make a really hard decision because I couldn't really afford to live where I lived. I lived in an area that was a little bit higher end, and I just happened to be blessed with that place that I didn't pay that much money for. And to have to look into my son's eyes as a junior in high school and say, I have to uproot you from your whole life and all of your friends and take you somewhere else because I can't afford to live here anymore. And so we actually had to go live in our trailer.
Wow.
And it was a rough year. And literally that's when I started, when I started network marketing, because, my husband and I both worked, we both had full-time jobs, and there wasn't room to get another part-time job. I had to find another way. And so, that's not when I started with Q, but that is what put me on my journey for, in network marketing, and to try and find a way to like never have that happen again.
Yeah. Love it. So good. Love it. Okay. Next question. This is question number 4. I got 5, 6 total for you. Question number 4, on a scale of 1 to 10, okay, how committed are you to radically transforming your money story over the next 21 days? 10 being nothing's going to stop me. 1 being, Aubrey, you're crazy. This is not going to work. Okay. Oh, 11. Haley. Oh, 11s. Twins. 11. Okay, y'all. It's a 10. It's only up to 10. But I love how you're thinking 11s. 10. And then Sarah gives a smile. 9. 12, I'm a one-upper. 10, love it. 9, love it. 8, love it. I love seeing the 9s and the 8s because Jennifer says, I think my mindset is off, and so it makes me nervous, right? Mindset issues. It's totally okay to say, I'm only an 8 right now. When you go through this process, at the end of it, you're going to be a 10. But it's okay to say, right now, I'm right here. Okay? That's okay. This is you being honest with where your mindset is right now, not where you want to be in 21 days. Okay? All right? How committed are you? Okay? How committed are you to radically transform? Here's number 5. This is my favorite question. Sarah, for real estate, saying, not getting in the way. Nice. Saying her mindset wasn't going to get in the way. Okay. How would it feel? How would it feel 21 days from now to manifest $1,000? Or in April's case, how would it feel to manifest, well, 100,000, 10,000? Is that what you said? 10,000? 10K. How would that feel? You just went through, here's the feelings I felt when enough was enough. Freaking amazing. I want you to now go to the opposite spectrum. How would that feel? Okay. How would it feel 21 days from now to say, I'm going to do this thing and actually see it happen and feel it happen? Alicia, like a true blessing. Jennifer, proud, I hit a goal. Haley, amazing. Okay. And I want to kind of pop this question in with it too. Why would it feel amazing? Justified. Kristen says justified. April says amazing. I am a money magnet, so it'll happen. Sarah, amazing. And here's why it will feel amazing. Because what you just described was and what you went through to get to that enough is enough point was total opposite. If you had not gone through that struggle and I would have come in here and said, we're going to manifest this and it's going to happen, you would have been like, okay, all right. Does that make sense? If there was no struggle story before this, yeah, Taryn, to prove to myself that I can do it with the strength of my mind. Does that make sense? Okay. All right. 6th question. Monique says, excellent. Trust the process. I can tell so many people about what it is. I can do this. Yes. Awesome. Okay. 6th question. What would you do with the money and why? What would you do with the money and why? All right. And then I'm going to give you the action step and then we're going to go to work. What would you do with the money and why? Okay. This is just getting you starting. What would you do with the money and why? I bet April would buy $1,000 of baby clothes. $1,000 of baby outfits. Taryn, fund my business. Alicia, savings. Kristen, savings. Haley, look for a new home. Sarah, save it. We need a new home. Monique, for my business. Oh, April, Louis Vuitton. Oh my. No wonder you need 10K. Jennifer, put it in savings. Just kidding. Megan, buy a home. That's a huge goal. All right. So you got your answers to these 6 questions. All right. Make sure you have them written down because 21 days from now, when you look at the answers to these questions, you're probably going to be in tears. Seriously. Okay. Make sure you have these written down. Make sure you have today's date circled where you will see this. Okay. Have these written down. Have the date. It's going to be awesome. All right. Okay. So here's your action step. Here's what I want you to do. This is the first step and take the weekend to do this. And then we'll come back on Monday. You're going to clear out the crap. Okay. You're going to clear out the crap. So what I want you to do is I want you to think of Where do you typically do a lot of your finances, your budgeting? If you don't have a place for that, you're going to clear out the crap. If wherever, I'll give you an example. My desk right here that you see me at is typically where I pay bills, all that kind of stuff. If it has piles of papers all over the place, if it has just junk all over it, you're going to take the weekend, you're going to clear out the space. Why do you want to do that? Energy has to have a place to go. Okay. You have limiting beliefs. Okay. And I want you to envision your brain as like a balloon. Okay. Your life, and it doesn't even have to be necessarily experiences that you have chosen. Okay. Your life has just kind of trained you to act a certain way. So I want you to envision that color as gray or let's say a dark black. Okay. You've got a balloon and you over your life have blown into this balloon, gray and black, gray and black, gray and black, gray and black, gray and black. Your balloon is so full of gray and black that there's no space for this new green to come in. Okay. So you've got to clear out some of that gray and black for the green to be able to come in. There's literally no space. Okay. Does that make sense? You have got to clear out the crap this weekend. All right. You're going to take your wallet. Okay. Who has a super messy wallet with old receipts, with old little papers in it? You're going to clear out your wallet. Okay. Here's what you're going to do this weekend. You're going to take $100 bill and put it in your wallet so you see it. Okay. Let me pull out my wallet. This is my wallet. It's itty bitty, teeny, teeny, teeny. I had to clear it out. And in my wallet, the first thing you see is a $100 bill right there. Okay. Why do I want you to do that? Because you are inviting abundance. I saw a lot of your faces when I said that. And I saw a lot of you go, hey! I don't know. You have a money mindset problem. Okay. A lot of you, you still have the same $100 that you had in your bank account. It's just now in a place where you see it and you are inviting abundance. And a lot of you tightened up. I saw that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh. Okay. Crystal, I don't carry cash. That's okay, Crystal. That's not the point. The point is you are inviting abundance. Okay. It's whether you carry, I don't carry cash. I pay nothing with cash. I pay everything with credit card. Okay. Jennifer, can I put it on my wall? Yeah. Put it wherever you want. Put it wherever you want. Okay. Put it wherever you want. All right. You're changing your mindset. You're shifting your mindset. Okay. So your action is you're going to clear your space for a new energy. You're going to clear your space for a new abundance to come into your life. So over the weekend, I want you to take pictures of here's what it looked like before. Here's what it looks like now. So we can celebrate. Okay. I want you to take pictures of your wallet. Here's what it looked like before. And look what I have in my wallet with your $100 bill. Showing everybody. Okay. All right. That's your homework. We're going to clear out the crap. On Monday, I'm going to give you the next step, which is probably one of the most important steps you'll go through in this process. It's a process called Ho'oponopono. Anybody know Ho'oponopono? No? Sweet. It's a Hawaiian process. Okay. Probably why Hawaiian people are so happy all the time, because they have this process. It's a process of healing that works really, really well. Okay. Everybody good on your homework? Kaylee, what if just carry around one card? Should I buy a wallet? I mean, that's up to you, Kaylee. It's up to you. You obviously don't have clutter in that wallet, right? So that's the goal, but you can. You'll be amazed at what happens when you carry around this. It's like, seriously. Okay. Seriously. All right. You are inviting abundance to come into you. So, hey, Kaylee, if you want to carry around a $100 bill in your pocket, that's fine. I wouldn't do that because I will lose that. But that's just me. Okay. Yeah, Taryn, she says she never carries cash, have a penny, but I'm going to go get one. Love it. Okay. Love it. You are inviting abundance. Okay. And look at your mindset. When I said that, what did your mind say? Was it, I saw a lot of facial expressions and it was like, oh, I don't know. That's scary. That's scary. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. All right. That's your action step for the weekend. Any questions? Step 1. All right. Any questions you guys have that I can answer? Thoughts, feelings? We got about 2 minutes and then we're going to go to work.
I'm pumped.
Good.
I wanted to say that. I'm really excited. I have super bad money beliefs. It's all like really, really bad. So when Aubrey said like, hey, we should, I was like, yeah, 100% yes. I need this. It's like, we need to do this so bad because it's so like, and I can tell like some of you were crying or about to cry. It's like crazy when you hear those things, you like get choked up. Like it's so controlling in our lives. We don't even realize it. We start to tear up when Aubrey was saying, we can do this. We can overcome it. We are worthy of it. Like we literally start crying because we don't even believe that. And just someone speaking life over us. It's like, I don't know. It's like so much, it pulls that out of us because you remember those emotions and you think of those things. So, you guys should write this stuff down like in your journal. That's what I was thinking when you said write down the date so that you always remember it. I try to write down super important things like that in my journal because when I look back, it blows my mind that I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I actually like wrote that down, or that's when I started that dream, or that's when I thought I could do this. Like I'm going to remember this day as April 9th, 2021. This is when I stopped all of those beliefs and in the story you're going to have to be able to tell people that you did this and you overcame this. Like it's going to be powerful to do this together. I'm super excited.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So over the weekend, I'll pop in some questions as you go through this clearing out the crap process that I want you to reflect on, that I want you to answer to get ready for Monday. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So let me give you one other golden nugget and then we're going to get into action. One of the best things you can do is listen to what's called clearings. All right. These could be meditations of some kind, something to reprogram or put in as you clear out this negative energy, put in something different. Okay. There's an app that I love called Primed Mind by Elliot Rowe. He has some phenomenal self-hypnosis that you can listen to. The important thing is right after you listen to something like that, you need to reprogram. So I listen to a meditation or I listen to a clearing and the negative energy is gone. Now I need to reprogram or putting something better, different. Okay. Positive, whatever it is you want. So I challenge you guys to start that this weekend. Listen to a 5-minute meditation, listen to a 10-minute meditation. And right after you do that, go do your IPA. Okay. Force yourself to take action in whatever way you are trying to change. Okay. A great example is exercise. If I listen to a meditation on health and wellness, and I even just go walk for 5 minutes right after I listen to that, I am putting into my brain, exercise is good. Exercise is a habit I need. I feel so great when I exercise. And the negative leaves. But if all you do is listen to an affirmation and you don't do anything right after to reprogram, you're going to be in a cycle of, why can't I break this? What is going on? Why do I keep struggling? Okay. So those 2 steps are so important. Here's the last step that you will kind of learn as we go through this is to let it go. Okay? Let it go and give it to whatever higher power you believe in, whether it's God, whether it's law of attraction, whether it's whatever it is, and say, okay, I've done the work. Here's what I want. I want to manifest 21 days. I want to manifest $1,000 in 21 days. I want to hit this ranking. And I'm giving it to you for that or something better, and let it go. That is the hardest thing for a lot of people to do. I see a lot of faces. Oh, let it go. It's your money mindset again, right? Okay. Let it go. So we're going to kind of, as we go through these 21 days, we will do little things in all 3 of those steps. All right. But I just want to kind of give you that for an overall. Okay. So before you do your IPA, listen to a meditation of some kind so you can clear out your old beliefs, your old habits before you do your IPA. Okay. One limiting belief a lot of you may have is, I can't attract customers to me. I can't attract people who want to make this a business. I can't do that. I can't attract somebody like Taryn or Alicia or April or Crystal or Aaron that will show up on Breakfast Club. I can't do that. Okay. How many of you have that? How many of you hear that voice while you're doing your IPA? Okay. You have got to clear that out. And then when you do your IPA, after you do that clearing, you're going to get messages from people that will say, hey, yes, I'm open. Yes, I'm open to checking out your thing. But they can't get in there because there's no room. They can't get in there because there's no room. Okay. Does that make sense? What you guys are going through? All right, let's go to work. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take 10 minutes to peak. We're going to take 5 minutes to invite, expose, and we're going to take 5 minutes to follow up. Sarah has a good question. So like even a sermon or something. Sarah, I would listen to a specific meditation. A sermon is great, but you need something that is going to clear. A sermon is like a rah-rah, let's go. It does not say, you have this limiting belief and we're going to leave it and we're going to clear it. Okay. I want you to make sure that it's a clearing limiting belief. Okay. On YouTube, there's tons of clearing limiting beliefs. You just kind of have to find the one that works for you. The most common ones are, I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy of success. Second one is a fear of rejection. Third one is a fear of success, actually. If I'm successful, will I still have the same friends I have now? If I'm successful, will I change for the worst? Right? I'm not worthy of attracting customers. I'm not worthy of attracting $1,000. I'm not worthy of attracting business builders. Those are the 3 most common ones. Okay. Like I said, the Primed Mind app is one of my favorites. It's $60 for the whole year. I think it's the best investment you could ever make on your mind. Okay. All right. Okay. So let me share some slides with you guys. And then I want to kind of give some insights on some good stuff that I found as far as like where to find, customers, where to find business builders, kind of a thing. So let me share these slides with y'all. Has this been helpful? Has this been helpful? Everybody getting some good stuff out of this, I hope. Sorry, I just lost you guys because I put it on. Okay, awesome. Drop a 1 in the chat if this has been helpful for you. Awesome. Okay, awesome. All right, I've got 1 minute and then we're going to go to work. Okay, so let me share my screen really quick with everybody. Okay, can everybody see my screen okay? See my slides? Awesome. Okay, so biggest questions. Where do I find people? What do I say? They're open. Now what? They're signed up. Now what? Okay. Where do I find people? This is peaking. Okay, this is peaking. What do I say? This is inviting. They're open. Now what? I expose them. Okay. They were open. And maybe they didn't jump on the call, or maybe they didn't like reach back out to me. Now I follow up or put them in a 3-way. They're signed up. Now what? I point them to the launch document. I will be doing this IPA action every Friday and Monday. So get your team members on here Fridays and Mondays. Okay. So here's kind of what I put together. This is a simple plan. This is a simple something you can do every single day to grow your business. You can do one post, find one new person. You can invite however many times you want, 5 times, 1 time, and you can follow up. Okay. Really, really simple. Okay. Does that make sense? And then I put kind of some of the scripts that I use in here that I pulled from Ashley, some other people. So, hey, your profile popped up on my suggested feed. I love your post. A compliment of some kind about their bio. Okay. Tell me more about what you do. Another great question. Has your work been affected by COVID at all? Let me kind of dig more into also the peak and where can I find people? So I like to find people that are already doing something and give them just a little missing link. Here's what I mean by that. You find people that are already doing CrossFit. You find people that are already doing yoga. You find people that are already maybe in health and wellness in some way. They're runners, they're bikers, and they may just say, I just have this one, I just can't get past this one little hill. And you say, well, gosh, I have this trim and it's amazing. Okay. Find people who are already motivated. Here's what I mean by that. People who are already listening to podcasts, people who are already trying to get into personal growth. Okay. People who are already listening to affirmations, reading books, right? That kind of thing. Somebody already working hard that is not appreciated. Hashtag mom life. Right? Somebody who is already working hard that is not getting appreciated, that is not seeing a future that is going to be bright for them and be better financially, maybe, right? Okay. So think of that demographic. Okay. Think of that demographic. So I just want to do this to make it super simple. Then have a bigger plan. Obviously, this is the full IPA. Okay. This is the full IPA where you're doing a lot of these. So do you guys want me to leave it on this or do you want me to leave it on the simple? And let me pull up the chat so I can see which one. We probably only have time to do the simple. And then Monday I can go into the bigger one. Does that work? Is that okay? If we do the simple one? Okay, cool. Okay, so we're gonna take 5 minutes. Okay, and then I can't see the chat anymore, so let me pull up the chat so I can see it. Took a picture of both. Awesome. Like I said, I'll have this up every Monday and Friday. So don't feel like you won't ever see this again. Okay, I'll have this up so that we can do it. Okay, so 5 minutes. I'm going to time us for 5 minutes. Let's get one post out there and let's find one new person. Okay, let's get one post out there. Let's find one new person. And then when you post, share that post to your stories. Okay. Like I said, giving you some ideas on who to search for. Okay. I think that those are great demographics to search for. Like I said, hashtag health and wellness. Find people who already like health and wellness, who are already on a journey of health and wellness, or who are already on a journey of personal growth, personal development. They already love affirmations, but for some reason the affirmations aren't working because they don't know how to clear and then listen to the affirmations, right? You know that now. You know you got to do both. You got to clear and then you've got to reprogram and take action. Okay. And then you got to let it go. All right. So 5 minutes. All right. Drop in Instagram. I do a lot in Instagram and I search certain hashtags to find those new people based on those things that I just talked about. Okay. So drop in, I know that Ashley, she talked about how she uses Mom Life or Funny Mom or, you know, those kinds of things, okay? So let's get one post out there and then share it to your stories. I'm gonna start the timer for 5 minutes. Let me know if y'all have any questions, okay? As we do this. I also like to use the repost app. Those of you who know what that is, it's an app that allows you to repost other people's content. So maybe I really search, you know, personal growth affirmation and I see a post that I really, really like. Sarah, my post this morning was perfect. I had no idea this is what you were going to talk about. I shared about starting the morning with a positive saying or affirmation. I love it. Here's a post idea. I'm doing day 1 of manifesting something amazing. I'm so excited. That's all you say. How many people will be like, what is it? What, hey, you only gave me half the story. What is it? Hey, you can't just leave me curious like that. Okay, that's a post idea, right? You probably shouldn't say manifesting 1K because Facebook doesn't like that. But you could say, today is day 1 of me manifesting something amazing happening this month. I'm so excited. And then walk them through your journey. Who loves to watch a movie? Why do you love to watch a movie? Because there's a journey and a story, right? Okay, there's a journey and a story. Okay, that's what I'm going to post on mine. All right, we got about 3 minutes left. Find your one new person. Find their story. Find a story that is current for them, and then drop that. Hey, your profile popped up on my suggested feed. I love your post. Here's a compliment of why I love it. Tell me more about what you do. Okay, find that one new person. Okay. All right. We got about 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. Drop us your post ideas. We got about 1 minute left. Find that new person on Insta. And this is also where keyboard shortcuts can come into place. Put this message, hey, name, your profile popped up on my suggested feed. I love your post, in your keyboard shortcuts. So you could invite 5 people in 5 minutes. Okay, we got about 40 seconds. Aaron, I copied Taryn from last night asking about a COVID, if you have had it or you know anyone who has. Already gotten lots of comments. Awesome, Aaron. Okay, I got mine in. Taryn posted that at 11, woke up to 54 comments. Today I'm not posting, just going to work. 200 comments is my goal. Nice. All right, 5 seconds. 5 seconds left. Time. All right, next 5 minutes. We're going to invite. We're going to invite, okay? We're going to invite people. So maybe, and these are people that you have already piqued, okay? These are people you have already piqued, if you can, all right? If you're brand new, that's okay. Find somebody and invite them, okay? But ideally, we would like to pique so that they respond to a question of some kind, and then we go into inviting, okay? So here's some scripts that I've pulled over the last little bit when we've done trainings. My friend Kristen is actually, or Taryn, is giving away a Peloton. I'd love for you to check it out, see what I'm doing. Plus you get entered to win a Peloton or just cash, okay? When the Peloton, I guess, quote unquote, contest isn't going on, I'm doing this thing to blank. Okay, I'm doing this thing to drop inches. I'm doing this thing to get better sleep. I'm doing this thing to feel less pain. I'm doing this thing to make extra money. If you'd like to learn more about it, just let me know. Happy to send you info. If not, no big deal. Either way, love to keep connecting with you on here. Okay, really simple. I know Haley digs in a little bit more deeper with the autoimmune disease community. She really kind of shares her story more in this, but keep it simple and just do the action. You'll figure out how to perfect it for you as we go. Okay, most important thing. All right, so let's take 5 or actually 3 minutes and invite, okay, as many people as you can. 3 minutes, focus on inviting. Okay, we got about 1 minute. 1 minute, 1 minute. Thirty seconds. Got about 20 seconds. You guys are doing awesome. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Okay. Type in the chat how many people you invited. Type in the chat. 7. Taryn, man, dropping the mic. Woo. Taryn invited 7. How many? Haley, 0. Sidetracked my first grader. That's okay, Haley. That's okay. The other thing is write down how many new connections you created, okay? How many new connections, have that. And if you can, put these numbers with where you did this manifestation this morning. Because like Taryn said, I would love to see on Kristen 7, Monkey Eyes, trying to make it unique. Yeah, that's great. I would love, like Taryn said, for you to see on April 9th, this is what I did production-wise. And 21 days from now, seeing maybe how you've improved in those numbers, maybe how you've been more consistent in those numbers, maybe how this money vision is starting to pull you to take more action. Okay. So write down how many new connections and how many people you invited. Okay, with where you took inventory of those questions. Okay, last 4 minutes, we're going to follow up. So these are people who have said they're open. Okay, a great message that I try to use is, as promised, circling back. Did you get a chance to check it out? Did you have a favorite part? Okay, if they don't respond to that, I wait a few days and then I say, hey, I'm so sorry, I haven't had a chance to follow up. I've been so busy with the business. I've been so busy with work. How are you? I'm just trying to get them to respond. Okay. And not necessarily look needy or, that kind of thing where I'm really like, I'm legit busy and I want them to know that I'm legit busy. Okay. You are legit busy, right? Okay. So we're going to spend, we've got about 3 minutes. We're going to follow up. So these are people who at some point have said they're open. Okay. Somebody who said they were open to joining in the contest. I go back to them. Hey, as promised, circling back. Did you get a chance to watch the webinar last night? Okay. I know that we want to message them right after the webinar too. So you can use this message then too. I'm usually working during that time, so it works for me to do it the next morning, but final works for you. As promised, circling back. Did you get a chance to check it out? Have a favorite part? Okay, we got about 2-3 minutes. I really like to use Trello too. I don't know if anybody else has problems staying organized with follow-up. I love to use Trello, Trello, to make boxes for these specific niches. I'll show you that when we're done with the timer on follow-up and how you can use that too to stay organized with who you're following up with. We've got about 1 minute left. 1 minute left. Got about 40 seconds left. Okay. Write in the chat, write down how many people you followed up with. Okay, how many people you followed up with. Even if it's just one, that's okay. All right. Haley 2, 3, Jennifer, Kristen 1, April, still trying to make a post. That's okay, April. Don't think about it too much. This is where repost comes into play. Don't think about it too much. April's, your posts are like really, really deep though. All right, anybody else follow-up numbers?
Are they?
Yeah, you go deep in your posts. Okay, anybody else?
I feel like because I'm like detailed, like visual person. So I don't know.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Okay, awesome. Can everybody drop, well, actually, I can actually see in the post on that. Here's what I think would be awesome is to celebrate the action that we put in this call. Okay, so can everybody drop in the number you have for peak? How many new connections did you create? Can you drop that in the chat for me one more time? How many new connections? 3, 1. Okay. I know Taryn had 7. Anybody else? New connections? People, okay. Okay, so how about invite number? How many people did you invite? Give me that number in the chat. Haley 1. Jen 0. That's okay, Jen. Starting over after 2 weeks off. Just happy and proud that you're here. For sure. Okay, awesome. All right. Okay, everybody has your action step. You know what you're doing this weekend. All right. What is your action step? Type it in the chat for me. What are the 2 things you're going to do? Well, the overall thing you're going to do is clear out the crap. Clear out the crap. And there's 2 specific things you're going to do with that. 1, you're going to clear your space, right? Whatever space it is, you pay your bills, you manage your money. You could say you're going to clear out the crap in that space. Number 2, you're going to get your wallet organized. You're going to clear out the crap in your wallet. Okay. Put that $100 bill in your wallet. It's still yours, whether it's in your bank account or whether it's in your wallet. Okay. Yep. And then Jennifer says, and then I have to turn in my taxes. Awesome. Okay. Awesome, Haley. All right. Was this helpful? I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And anybody that found this helpful or why you found this helpful, feel free to share if you have a few to stay on for a few minutes. Take yourself off mute and really kind of vocalize what was helpful. What's the feelings and the emotions you feel right now?
I think it's really cool that we have the questions that you asked us to start with so that we can go back in 21 days and, like you said, look at this and see how proud we are, see if those feelings match, you know, what we think we're going to feel at the end. And all. I really like that part.
Awesome. Awesome. Kristen, eager to get started. Love it. Kristen, you can take yourself off mute and say that. It's okay. It's okay. Kaylee, dealing with a fussy baby, but looking forward to all of this. Kaylee, you can take yourself off mute, even if you have a fussy baby. It's okay. Okay, awesome. Last thing. Everybody's got to make a funny face so I can take a picture of this. 21 days from now. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Awesome. All right. I hope this was helpful. I cannot wait to see what happens this weekend. And I hope you are eager to join in again on Monday. Tell your team. I messaged a bunch of my team last night and I said, hey, you want to manifest 1K in 21 days? And they were like, yes. And I said, Jumping Breakfast Club. Tell your team to get here Monday and give them the homework that I just gave you. Go to your customers. I guarantee you have some customers that are like, yeah, I'd love to get my core paid for. I'd love to get, okay. Go to your ambassadors. Ask them if they want to jump in this challenge. Okay. And if they do, say, go check Breakfast Club. Aubrey give you the homework. Let's go. Let's blow this up. Okay. All right. All right. Have a great weekend, everybody. Lots of love to you. Appreciate you. I'm so blessed to be here with all of you, and cannot wait to see what happens for us in 21 days. You're awesome.
Thanks, Aubrey.
See ya.
Bye, guys.